How big is it though?
It's this big.
Oh wow.
Just over £3 it was.
That's a corker.
Down Morva Beach.
Oh, not Morva Beach. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, it's
Can't be
just
telling people
a
it's
chunk
Morva
of
Beach.
mackerel, nothing too exciting. And it was gale force winds, so I started
Yeah.
using 8-ounce lead and it was still pulling round.
Pulling with it.
But yeah, it's only my 4th bass of the year. I had 3 schoolies and that's the first
Yeah, we've
first
had
keeper.
loads of little tiny schoolies, and we fished Port School the other day. The guy on the end had 3 rays.
Oh, nice, nice.
So there was five guys on the end, 2 rods each. 1 guy, 1 rod, 3 rays.
Mad how that
And then
happens.
the only other fish that came out were pouting about that.
Tiddly pouting, yeah.
We're going to try Swansea Marina now. It's like LRF.
Oh yeah, they've been catching some nice school bass on
I've seen a
on
couple
lake
come down there, about
lures.
£4.
Gosh,
Yeah.
just out of the marina, like.
Give it a
but,
go.
I'm out Monday now. I'm not sure where. They've been catching taupe again. I noticed they stand
Oh
up
yeah.
here.
Oh, we might have a go at that. But
yeah,
we're gonna have a whole week, because the guy I work with is bugging off to Spain.
Oh right.
So we're gonna have an entire week of fishing.
Nice,
apart
nice.
from Wednesday.
The following week I'm off for
other
3
people,
days. So
I'm making him famous. other people want me on Wednesday, and then I'll
I
be
see,
completely screwed for that. But,
I'm tempted to go with a buddy of mine down there, Chesil, for the first time. Go 3 days down there, like stay somewhere, like caravan park, something cheap.
The place down there, I've fished it, but if the beach is dead, if we go to the east end of the beach and go onto the road,
Yeah.
there's like lock gates,
Oh right.
and when they open them, the flow of flight and the bass will all just
Always
sit
in there,
right
like,
under
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that might be.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get out
Could
the
be
weather
worth
looks
a
good.
look, innit?
Definitely the weather looks good now. The winds have
26
dropped.
degrees
So.
Tuesday.
I know it's gonna be quite
I
warm.
think we're going to fish twice a day.
I might make the most of it now on Monday. Give it both barrels and try.
Monday the river's fishing well, so we might go for suing on top.
I've never caught one yet. Never caught one. No.
Hundreds
the
and hundreds
first.
of suing.
Oh, I'm going to try down the North Channel and Bullyport. I've been enjoying that lately. It's one of my favourite spots. Like, it's a bit of a pain to get to, but
I think it'd be a good week to get the kayak out as well. Give it a go.
definitely dying for the mackerel to come in properly, but a few
So
down
on
west.
Portscore Pier, that big.
No way.
Literally finger length.
Yeah.
But right on the inside, but I know where the
It's
little harbour
incredible.
thing is.
Yeah.
I was float fishing there and you had a mini mackerel.
I've had them maybe about like 5-6 inch
Yeah,
sort of,
small,
small
I've had it like
ones.
that, but this-
Perfect bass size, so yeah, like sort of.
Well, I was looking at him pulling these little pouches in and thinking,
Great
give me
bass
one then,
spot.
I'll drop you over the other side. But
Yeah.
we fished down along the pier with mackerel heads and then out then with chunks and nothing, not even a bite.
Yeah. I didn't even see the bite on that bass on Tuesday. It was so rough. I know
Oh,
my
right,
line
yeah.
was pulling down. It's just because of the surf. Not
Carried on going.
I wound it. It wasn't as heavy on you. And I was like, whoa, bass! Hey! Landed. It's the only fish of the day, mind. Me and my buddy went down for full tide, and that's all we got. But
Weird, isn't it?
I'm happy. He's not happy. He blanked, but I had a nice
Everybody
dinner.
talked
with
to
him.
was saying the same. And we talked to a really old charter boat skipper from Portscore. He said he can't remember a year when it started.
It's mad. I keep a tally on my phone. I can show you with all the stuff I've caught over previous
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
And I've only
This year, it's
caught.
just like,
It's mad, like the rays especially. I've had 1 fawn back in January and 2 small eye rays in the last 6 weeks of each other. But usually I'm pulling out small eyes of Aberarn Beach and I look like fun, they're like almost like a pest. But it's taking a nosedive, like I just don't know where they are.
we're making a joke now, we can't even catch the dogfish.
Dogfish have been like, touch wood. That I haven't had many of those lately in the spring.
I
I
haven't had a single
couldn't get rid of
dogfish
them.
this year.
Fair, that's
Not even
incredible.
one.
I've had loads in the springtime, winter and spring.
Well,
I
we
couldn't
went
get
out
rid
in
of
the
them,
spring,
like.
you see.
I went to Nabrock in the
come
winter
out,
for 3 hours and I had about 20 odd dogfish just chucking out old bait and he was just hammering it every minute. In the end, he
Now
gave
I'd be
up.
glad of that.
Yeah,
Just for something to do, like, isn't it?
mad, but it has been a very strange year. Like, I've had some good rare species, but it's just like not fishing like loads
We
out.
fished, yeah, 2 days. I did see you going back and forth when you forklifted and shouted down there.
Yeah.
But we were getting millions of bites, and eventually I went down to like size 6 hooks and caught a finger length bass.
Oh, nice.
But that's the only fish we had. There's plenty of mullets, and we talked to a guy who had a 4-pounder the week before, but it was just, as soon as your worms went in, bite, gone.
Yeah.
Bite, gone.
They nibble it off
And that's
straight
all it
away,
was,
like
little tiny bass.
tiny bass. I've been noticing in Aberarth, when I fished there on Sunday night, I had literally a tiny little pancake size smalley ray, and I had a little 2-3 pound hound, and I was literally only fishing in the surf because I was aiming for bass and that. And one of my rods is using size 16 hooks, micro sized one,
That's
with
scratching for you.
little bits of squid tentacle in there, just trying to catch those little 4-5 inch gold grey mullets or something.
Yeah.
I didn't have worms because I was in work.
Well, they're
and I didn't
missing
have
as
time.
well, aren't it? The golden
Yeah.
rays and the
They-
tulips.
Usually there's tons of them down there, but I noticed there was a few jumping, so I'm trying to get my species hunt list up. Trying to get
On
the
our
numbers up.
street, we haven't had a mullet.
I haven't seen
They're
any
there,
big
but
ones.
not in the shoals.
Yeah. It's been a strange year, and usually the mackerel have been in by now. Remember, last year it was early summer.
Yeah,
they were
there's
coming
like
out.
2 flushes. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and it's just they haven't come in yet, proper. I've had some west, but you don't want to drive an hour and a half
No,
all the way
no,
down.
just for mackerel.
Just for a few mackerel, and I only had 7, and I was fishing periodically throughout the session for them trucking feathers out.
Last year when we
Quiet.
fished this, you're catching 10-inch, 12-inch bass, they're left, right and centre.
Yeah.
They're
It's
just
strange
nothing
how-
at all.
I don't know what's going on, Taupe have been showing this year more than the last 2 years. They've gone
That's
bananas.
weird, isn't it? Because they was normally not
Yeah,
really
they-
sure at all, are they?
Exactly, you'd think they'd be chasing the fish into to eat, but or maybe they're coming in because there is nothing and they're struggling to find stuff to eat.
I've talked to a few boat fishermen lately and they're not catching either.
It's,
One of them is a really good bass man. He said his last trip down to Gowrie had 1.
Yeah,
But they
it-
expect to have 20 on.
exactly that. It's, if they're not catching,
Yeah.
it doesn't give great hope for the shore angler. But all we can do is try, And,
Well, I was hoping this storm would get fish gone. Scotland's had it and we went bugger all.
Yeah,
I
we
thought that
didn't
might
really have,
stir it all
have
up.
much. We had a little. It was quite windy on the Monday, Tuesday. We braved the winds,
Aye.
but no rain on the Tuesday, and it was quite
Yeah,
nice.
well, we fished Porthcawl Pier Sunday night and it was too blowy to go on top.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It was a bit rough on the Monday, but Tuesday was still rough winds, but it was nice and dry, and we tried. It's a bit of a pain to get them over now with that train track route
I know,
gone.
yeah. To go along.
Go through the jungle and the estate this way, and
Yeah.
go to the industrial estate, and it is a path.
Oh, I know,
but-
yeah.
And as you've been shown, it is a bit of a left, right, up, down again.
Otherwise, you're going to walk all the way in from Scare. Isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Have you tried Scare Rod?
I fished Scare Point twice. It's both had decent days. Small huss. I had my biggest PB sort of pouting off Scare
Oh, yeah,
Point.
yeah.
That was back in January. It was about 9-10 inch long. It was quite a nice size pout. It was nearly a
Yeah.
pound in weight.
And the last thing I had
a
off there
good
was a
lump.
Rockling, but that was probably 20 years ago. I haven't been there since.
It's
Might
a
have
good
to go
spot.
down there.
It's surprisingly it's clean ground as long as you have a decent
Yeah, as
cast,
long as you're
you
out, it's
know.
sand, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll give that a go again when I can. But it's all
definitely-
about just getting out, trying different spots, and if you get something as a bonus, it's just nice to be out somewhere different and
Yeah.
see the wild bird life flying around. And some places are all so remote, you get a place to
Nobody there,
yourself,
like,
and it's just you, your buddy, or it's on your own. It's
Well,
nice.
We're going to try Swansea Marina. That's not very remote at all.
Yeah, I might try it soon. Just like I get a few friends that have posted they're catching these nice bass with some ultralights, and
Well,
I've got a
my
kit. It's just
Gray's 5-gram spinning rod.
Yeah.
Get a ragworm, that'll do it. We'll see what we can get.
I'll have to give it a go. So yeah,
Yeah.
they just using just little jelly tailworms with lead heads, and
Yeah. Well, I got plenty of little tiny rubber lures, but I reckon a 2-inch king rag.
Yeah,
Drop that down there. If there's a bass down there, he's going to have it.
Of course, yeah, because they have the smell and the scent emanating.
We're going to do it mostly because we want to see a bloody fish,
Yeah,
or maybe 2 at once,
exactly.
instead of 1 every 3 or 4 weeks.
I know. They one of my mates had he had well he was catching those small bass. He did have one close to £2. It looks like legal size to
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
But he had a small brown trout in there as well. Believe it or not, in the marina.
I watched the video the other day and the guy,
Yeah.
he was fishing a mullet. He put a bit of worm on his bread. £3 trout. That was up by the football ground.
Yeah. Mad
He
what's in there.
looks a well rough area. He's standing on about 15 trolleys.
Yeah.
They're being chucked off the bridge.
Natural filter. Like.
Yeah, that'd be like fishing the Amazon or something.
Exactly.
We're used to that.
Got a couple of trolleys in from
Yeah,
time
and
to time.
cones and all sorts.
Yeah.
But-
The neat canal by your top, like.
Yeah, and when we were fishing on the bridge, we met some specimens.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah. Some of the local crackheads.
Yeah, it was interesting. We'll fish it again, but I think we'll just wait for the next flood.
Yeah.
see what happens then when there's been a flood like.
We got to give it a go no matter what, and you just don't know what's going to be shown on the day.
Give it a bash. Anyway, we got to go to Swansea.
Hopefully try Chesil next week. That's what I'm hoping to do in 3 days. See if I can catch these undulate rays and red burnets and
weird,
black bream and all the species which we don't really get over.
Well, you used to get black bream over.
Yeah, I've seen some last year in
Mumbles.
Yeah, in Nabrock. A friend of mine had some black bream, and I've caught a small red bream on Mumbles, which is really cool.
You can give them a go.
And like they're literally about 2 inch, 2.5 inch for the counts.
Sometimes when we're kayaking off the long arm, when it's really hot, there's shoals of little bream. We don't know what they are. They're just like circles.
Ah, right,
really silver, and you see them going over the rocks all together.
Different species, right?
Yeah.
There we go, giltheads, black bream.
Those would be worth fishing.
Cooches, yeah, they're
big, aren't they?
They get a fair old size, yeah.
We'd have to go to Cornwall or something.
Yeah, south of England's better for those, and apparently there are some spots, West Wales, that you pick them up. I've never caught one of them yet.
I've never even tried. Could be worth a go.
You know, smallish hooks and strong. They are got a good pair of dentures in them.
Yeah, they'll bite you off.
Exactly, yeah. So they got a good set of nippers on them. But it's just nice training places and you know.
Definitely a bit to go for. And I've been told that if you go down towards Redcliffe and Goldcliff, that's fishing well.
Ah, right, yeah.
In the mud.
Newport area, yeah.
Where you go like.
Yeah.
Proof your car against the mud for when you come back.
Exactly that. Yeah, it gets a bit mucky.
Could be worth a go. I haven't had a conger for ages.
Me neither. I haven't had one this year yet. I fished at St Bride's, which is not far away from Goldcliff. It's still Newport area. Fished in winter on the very slim hope of having a cod, because I've never caught a codlin or whatever at all.
Right, yeah.
Not even any size.
I should have gone a little bit further east. That's
we should have, but. We had a few whiting, but other than that, it was a quiet night.
Yeah,
you know,
so we had bigger winter because we've got all the fish full.
Yeah, exactly, like a Abraham Beach.
Go back to freshwater then, pike and everything.
Right, I'm stuck with the salty stuff now. I used to fish for pike.
Well, joined a really good lake now, 150 quid a year, and then get the rule book, no filming.
Oh, that's
it's like, wonderful.
Well, it's only if you get caught, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway.
But yeah, it's you know, I used to fish for Talbot docks for pike. Used to be some crackers but they've closed it all off now.
Yeah, but loads of people are back fishing now and they're not bothering them.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've been watching it, and the security's been on them straight away, and now they're just leaving them.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, they cause you no harm. Like,
no.
You know,
so we might start fishing there again.
There used to be some fantastic pike in there years ago.
Yeah, we did really well.
Bred
Huge
so much.
rud.
Monster
rud. Mullets in there, bass, everything.
Exactly, and that's what I think they're doing well, because these mullet are coming in and they're going to see a pike and they're going to get absolutely nailed by them. But the problem I found, because I haven't fished it for a couple of years now, like when I was a kid, you'd see some cracking double-figure pike in there, but because they've bred, there's tons of jacks and small pike.
Because people have been killing the big ones.
You know, and they've just exploded.
You always got the same weight of pike in a lake, no matter what. So if you kill the big ones, you just have 10 times as many little ones.
Yeah.
That's where the trout reservoirs go wrong. They kill the big ones, and then they got millions of 3-pounders.
Yeah. I caught like a little 4 or 5 inch pike and it's catching roach on a single red maggot.
I used to catch them all the time with maggots and worms.
Look perfect at a fish tank with that size, like a micro one, but obviously they won't stay that size.
No.
But I do miss fishing for Talbot docks. I used to love it. The coarse fishing there is incredible. You have everything in there.
I'll have to
pike, perch, tench, bream.
I'll have a walk around and see if I can find someone fishing and ask them what the score is.
See what's coming out like.
They're definitely not getting chucked out the way they used to.
No. I have to ask a few of my mates I know that they do fish it, how to get in.
I mean, the lower west end, that end of it's fine. It's just park up in the street and walk under the culvert.
Yeah.
That's still there, but the other end, you've got to know where to get in.
I used to see a no-die worm and pay him a fiver by Talbot block or whatever and go drive in through the gates and fish there, but apparently it's all shut now.
Well, I've seen people fishing over there in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think there must be some gaps in the fence railings. Justin Owens,
yeah. Well, he used to run it. Yeah.
He used to run it?
Yeah, we used to run it for Dicey for a while.
Ah, right, yeah.
So he said they're going in on that side, like. Yeah, I've known him a million years.
He's more into his barbel fishing mostly.
He's a really good fisherman, like.
With something else in his hands from time to time.
Oh, he does a lot of sea fishing. He keeps quiet about it these days.
Yeah. He's down at Brav, and a week or two ago he said he had a dozen small schoolies.
Hello, dear.
But you know, Not nothing, well,
Nothing big, nothing worth going for.
Massively big. A few nice ones have been showing, but it's just
Yeah, they're odd. That's the thing. There was
very
an
random.
£8 come off Porthcawl Pier that we were told, and it was just the only fish.
Yeah.
So what can you
You know,
do?
it's just I don't mind if something like that's the only fish of the day. I certainly wouldn't be unhappy.
If you're out 5 days a week, that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're only going when you can.
Exactly, when you work
A
full
bit,
time, you don't get much option to.
Bit buggered, like.
I know, but it's nice. The next week or two, the weather looks good, quite nice. The winds are
Maybe
dropped.
next time I see you, we'll have actually caught something.
Fingers crossed, buddy. But yeah, it's nice to get nice to get a bass finally.
There we are.
I've had half of it for dinner a couple the next day, and I guess still with the other fillets in the freezer for next time.
Oh,
Now.
so you've got to catch them with chips.
Yeah,
That's the way forward.
I love
Yeah,
it.
well,
Do love a nice
We
bass.
shall let you know next week now what we catch.
No worries at all, but
Anything you catch, and I'll make you famous in the meantime.
right, all the best.
We'll get you sponsored by everybody inside.
Oh, if only I do need a sponsor. Anyone, Daiwa, Centuries, let me know.
Yeah, and Summers, anything will do.
If things get that bad here, maybe I'll be a niche market now.
Oh, definitely. There we are. Right,
all
I'll
the
catch you
best,
soon
buds.
then.
Ta-ra, bud.
Thanks for that anyway.
No worries.